Okay, we are going to talk about email notifications in ServiceNow, and the email notification will primarily have two components attached to it, right? The first one is the template, and the second one is notification itself, or the notification, you can call it as trigger. Meaning, when do you want to send that email, and what do you want to send that within that email, right? Right. So that's something that we have to figure out when we have to send out emails from our applications. All right. Now, each of the applications that we see here, you can associate, the emails with these applications. So when you create records within the application or update any record, so depending upon the type of email notification you have set up in the system, you will be able to send out emails to your users. Okay. Now, when you have to send these emails to the users, you can decide whom to send, right? So you can decide a person, a group, or a group or a person, or any email address, right? These are the recipients of the email. The recipient could be any person whose email record is there in the user table, any user group that you have within the system, any group or a person together, or any email address that you want to send out emails to, you can send that to, right? Let's try to see how we can do that. And then my favorite saying about ServiceNow is that everything in ServiceNow is associated to some sort of table, right?
Right.
So these emails will also be associated to some tables. Okay, we'll see how we can find that out. I'll go into the notifications, right? When I type in notifications, I go to system notification, and I have email notification here. Okay, I can click email notification, and I'll see there are a lot of notifications created already. All right, we need to create one notification for marketing event application. Okay, so I'm going to open this. I'll hit new button here, new notification, just to see what it offers to me. When I open this, so by definition, the notification says use notifications to notify users about specific activities in ServiceNow, such as updates to incidents or change request or marketing event request. Notifications allow administrator to specify when to send the notification, who receives the notification, and what content is in the notification. Exactly what we just talked about, right? Now, to create this notification, you have to supply the name of the notification. The name will be, let's say, marketing notification, right? It should be applicable on the marketing event table, right? And the three questions: when to send. So the answer to the question is when a record is inserted in the in the table, or a record is updated on the table. Make sense? So you have two checkboxes here. One checkbox says when a record is inserted into the table, the other one says when a record is updated into the table. So you can use both these conditions to identify what is the trigger event that what is the trigger that you want to set for your notifications, right? Right now, I'm going to choose both, insert and update. So anytime you go to the marketing event application and create a new record, this email will go out, right? Or if you are updating one record, this email will again go out to your users, right? So this is the condition. When a record is inserted or updated, you will be able to send this email out to your users, right? But then there are additional conditions as well. The conditions are these filters. You can apply certain filters. For example, you want to send out email only if budget is, let's say, greater than $500, right? So if this is the case, you only want to send out emails when the allocated budget is more than $500, right? So you can do that. You can put a condition on sending that email. Okay? So for any record in the marketing event table where the budget is less than $500, the email will not go out. But if it is 500 or $501 or more, the email will go out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Sure. Oh, so the one question was answered. Who to send the notification? When to send the notification? Now let's talk about who to receive the notification. Who will receive the notification, right?
Yeah.
So the notifications will be received by users. Users are groups and fields, groups, or people who subscribe to it. Let's see how we can associate users to it. You have to unlock this list field here, and then you'll get a lookup field which is looking up on the user table. You can browse through it and you can pick the number of users you want to choose here. Or you can go ahead and start typing straight here and you'll get your records here. Or you can put your own custom email, for example, this email here, and that goes out into the users list as well, right? So all three ways of including users, you can include users from directly from the user table, or you can include user directly by its email. Even if the user is not into the users table, you can put any custom email. For example, this email, is not in the user table within my instance, but still I want to send this email out to this user, right? So I'll put this test@gmail.com, right? And I'll lock it. So this shows to me that I want to send emails out to these individuals, which is Alexandra Prenat, Rahul, and test@gmail.com. All right. So this is one way of doing it. The other way could be users and groups in fields, right? So if you have list of users on the form, and if you want to, if those fields contain usernames, etc., and you want to send emails out to those, you can select from those fields, drag and drop here, and then use those fields to send out emails to your users, right? So that's another way. Third way is to simply look into the groups that you have. So for example, you have 26 groups in this instance. So you can go ahead and pick any group, for example, the training user group that I have, and lock it. So whenever this email will be sent, it will be sent out to all members of the training user group. All right?
In addition to the users,
Yeah.
these selected users.
Yeah. So if training user group has 20 users, this email will go out to all the 20 users.
Yeah.
Right? Subscribable as if somebody subscribes to these kind of notifications, they'll receive this notification. Right? I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to do subscribable right now. Now the next question is what it will contain. So here we come to talk about the email template, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously there should be an email template that will decide what content you want to send to your customer. And a good email template will be one that has dynamic values pertaining to each record that you create. Dynamic values mean when you create a new record, it filters out data from the new record, appends that into the email, and sends out to the user. So every user will get some sort of unique email depending upon the type of user, uh, type of information or user inputs that user had done on the form, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the
Mm-hmm.
meaning, the purpose of this statement is that you can put field values directly onto the email template, and that email template will then generate email content during the runtime, right? And send out
Mm-hmm.
to the users. Let's look into this email template. I'm going to create a new email template for marketing events. Choose this table. The table would be marketing event. Here is the message. The subject line would be something like record created. And then you want to put the record number or something for marketing event. I want to put the name of the marketing event the user is inputting. So I can go ahead, and there is a field box here. The select variables you see here, this is a field
Mm-hmm.
box, right? This lists out all the fields from the marketing event table, right? Now I'm going to pick
Mm-hmm.
this name field. So I'll click name here and see there is a variable substitution that we are doing. The field name comes as name, and then another one comes as dollar, and within curly braces you have name.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the variable substitution that you are doing. So what this means is during runtime it will pick the name of the marketing event whatever is getting created. So for example, you
Mm-hmm.
created New York event, so the email will read record created for marketing event New York event, right? If somebody
Mm-hmm.
else does Dallas event, so the email that person will receive is record, that subject line will read as record created for marketing event Dallas event, all right? So
Yeah.
this way you can bring all the information here by selecting the fields here like this, and then you can put some information like hi, following record was created in the marketing, something like this, and then you will at the end of it put
Mm-hmm.
make sense.
Yeah. It does.
Now you are going to submit this, right? I'm not going to submit
Mm-hmm.
this because I already have an email template created. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back and try to find out the template that I have for marketing application. Let me search that. Okay, I have it for marketing equipment request.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look
Mm-hmm.
into. see, the name of the email notification is equipment request submitted, right? It is applicable on the equipment request table. When to send is when you update or insert record into the table, right? There is no other condition that we have applied here. Who will receive is my email ID here. Let's put the training user group as well. So I'm going to put training user, right? So that's the who will receive. Let's make
Mm-hmm.
sure that the email ID that I have it open right now is getting email. So I'm going to put, and then I'm going to put your email ID as well. Yours
Okay.
is, right? I'm going to put
Yep.
yours as well. I'll submit this, right? And lock it. So 3 users from here and all users from the training
And the
user group.
training, yeah.
What it will contain, you have a template created which is equipment request submitted, right? You have the list of email templates created, and out of that list you have selected equipment requests submitted here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's save this. So
Okay.
that email template that we just saw, you can also access from here. Templates, email templates, go to email and hit templates, and then you can search the email template here, open it, and now you can see the email. So here is something that I have written in the email. I say, hello,
Okay.
your request for equipment with following details was submitted, right? And these are the details,
Okay.
and I put
Yeah.
marketing events team, and I update it. That's it, right?
Yep.
Now let's
Mm-hmm.
go back to marketing event, and let's put new equipment request, right?
Mm.
So I'm going to put a new equipment request for Madison, some equipment type, some price. I'm going to submit it.
Mm.
When I submit it, an email will go out. It should come quickly. So let's see. While it
Yeah.
comes, while it comes, I can go ahead and show you one thing. There are logs into the system here within ServiceNow that you can look into and find out if the email was sent out or not, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if you type within the application navigator logs and scroll down, you can see the various types of logs here. I think
Mm-hmm.
the email has not come yet. Yeah, here we go. The email has come down, right? So
Yeah.
one is that is going for approval. The other one is your request for equipment was
Yeah, I got that email.
you got that email? Yes.
Yeah.
See in the to list, it is going to able tutor, your email ID, and two of my email IDs.
Yeah, that's what I see here on the list of emails. The IT service desk, from IT service desk,
Yeah,
reply to IT service desk. Okay. Right, right. That's true. And it says, hello, your request for equipment
yeah.
with the following detail was submitted.
And see the dynamic
Some
values, the
equipment type,
market.
marketing event, Madison, cost this much, needed from, and it's all thanks, market. Wow, it's very sleek and interesting.
Yep.
Wow, it's unbelievable.
Right.
Because to do this kind of stuff in SQL, you have to
Yeah.
do a lot of stuff, a lot of coding,
Yeah.
especially if you use SSIs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to create these groups, and when you write jobs, then you have to associate
Yeah.
these notifications, right? Then
Right.
you get to see operational issues as well. So
Yeah.
so it's difficult there, but very simple here in ServiceNow.
Here is very simple. There you have to either write a query
Yeah,
and then you have to, that's true.
right,
Very interesting.
right. So I'm taking you to logs in the application navigator, and then I'll ask you to scroll down and go to within the system logs application and go to
Mm.
emails. We are only concerned about emails right now. When you go to system logs emails, you will be able to see
Mm-hmm.
the list of emails sent out by the system, right? It shows me
Mm.
that today these 4 email records are created within the email logs table.
Mm.
Does that make sense? And
Yeah.
it says that the type of the email is sent, meaning it was sent. It is not in queue. It is not in pending state, right? The other states could be received, received, ignored, receive, send failed, send ignored, send ready, and sent. So
Yeah.
this report shows to me that the 4 email records were generated today, and all of them were successfully sent out to the users, right?
Mm.
And if you want to see what actually was sent to the users in past, whenever the email was sent, you can look into, for example, let me see the latest one. Yeah, this is the one. So you can open it, and then you can go scroll down, and within the related links, you can do preview HTML body. When you do preview HTML body, it will show what exactly was sent out to the user, right? Let me do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that we received. So I'm going to scroll down to later links, preview HTML body, and this system will show me what email was sent to us. See, some equipment request, Madison, $4444, 31
Mm.
August 2016 and 9th of August 2016. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Right. So a very handy tool to see if emails are working or not, so logs will be very helpful.
Mm. It's true.
Right. So that's notification. Now let's look into the notification table. Go to email notifications. So these are the records here. If we go to tables and columns, and if you are interested in looking into what table it is, I can go here and start typing notification,
Mm.
and I believe the table is sys event email action.
Mm.
Alright, let's go and see if this is exactly the table. So it will be sys, or it could be IMP notification. I'm not sure what table it is. So
Yeah,
sys
okay.
event underscore email underscore action dot list. Looks like this is the one,
Okay.
right? Yeah, this looks like this is the one. So I'll go and start typing marketing. Yeah, this is the one. So the table
Okay.
says event email notification is the table where you see all the records, right?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Now, why we need to have a look into these tables is you must know what table you are referring to, because since there are so many tables and you are referring to different tables at different point of time, so you must know
Mm.
how to get information about those tables, because if you have to pull out a report at a later point and the report is to be pulled out for all the notifications that you have created, right? Then you must know what table you are going to refer. So that's important to
Right.
have those table references and table information with you, right?
That's true.
So that's pretty much about email notification. Uh, what what could be what else could we discuss about this notification here?
What about, it says publish to the update set. What
Yeah,
does that mean?
yeah, we are going to talk about that. Publish to update set.
Carol, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I was mute.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's,
sorry, sorry, sorry.
I thought like something,
Yeah.
no problem, no problem.
So I'm telling is if you want to do additional customization to your notification, so
Right.
what you need to do is you need to go into notification, and then you have to find out the notification that you are going to customize. For example, the marketing notification here. I'll go within marketing notification here, and then within here you have this related link which is show notification scripts, right? You can hit this show notification script, and then you can create an email script for your email notification, right?
Oh,
Right. I
right.
do not have a working sample for it. I may like to do some working sample for you, and then I'll like to show you how we can do that. All right?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So that's that. And if you have noticed within the template section, if you go into the email templates and within the template section, you might have seen that we have a full-fledged editor here. Can you hear
Yeah,
me? Yeah.
yeah, I can hear you.
So
I see that. Yeah.
so this is a HTML editor that you are seeing, right? This HTML editor will allow you to do some sort of editing here within the email template, right? For example,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to make it bold, see a simple bold click here will allow your email items to be bold out. If you want to do italicized, you can do that too. Underline, that will be done. If you want to change the font family, for example, if you want to do Verdana, you can do Verdana here. Font sizes you can play with. If you want to insert a table or something, if I am going to insert a table, let's say I'm going to insert this table, and this table, within this table I'm going to write something. anything, right?
Yeah.
These are meaningless, but I just want to show you, right? So you inserted a table here. You can change the text color. Let's make it green. And you can change the background color, something like this. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to insert a new link, let's do this. This link will point to something like this,
Mm.
right? And if you want to insert an image to this email, so you have to select one image. Let's select this one. So the
Mm.
image will be inserted here when they do it in this email, right? If you want to attach a video or something,
Wow. Very scalable and
right?
yeah,
I'll have
all
to upload
inclusive.
the videos that we have are. Oh, I'll put a video URL. I'll put one video from my Google Drive, and I'll put the video URL here, right? Let's see
Yeah.
if we have the video URL. I don't know if it was appended there. Yeah. Allow full screen. I'm letting it apply here. It's kind of
Mm.
getting all those information attached to it. I just kind of ignore it, right? And I'm going to update this one.
Mm.
Equipment request created. Now let's go to the marketing event and create a new equipment request. Some equipment marketing event. Let's do new event for marketing, and let's do this. And we submit it. And then we'll
Yeah.
wait for the email to come out. In the meantime, I can go ahead and see if the email was sent out or not. When I go here in the email section, see the state is send ready right now, right?
Mm.
So the
Yeah.
system is preparing to send it. Now it has been sent. You can go ahead and see a preview of what was sent.
Yeah. I got that.
You got that email?
Yeah.
So here is the email that is going out. So let's see.
Yeah.
I should have received that too.
I see all the that number box and the pictures you uploaded.
Right. So here's the email. You get to see the green color of the font. You get to see the
Yeah.
table here. You get to see you get to see this image here that was appended to that, right?
Yeah.
And the link that you have, if you open it, it opens up google.com, right?
Oh yeah, the link. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. So right now it is looking into within ServiceNow domain, you will have to do a little bit of configuration, and we can open all those stuff as well. Right?
Yeah.
So a
It
lot
says
of
load successfully.
yeah. So a
Yeah.
lot of features, if you see, a lot of features have been implemented in here. We have done a lot
Yeah.
of customizations to the email request, right? So
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
that's what we have in ServiceNow email templates. You can do a lot with the emails that you have,
Very true.
right? So, and then if you see this within system notification, you have push notification as well, right?
Mm.
So if you
Mm.
have to create push notification, I think there is couple of things required for this. Let's read through. Use push notification
Mm.
to send push messages to a mobile device about specific activities in ServiceNow, such as updates to incidents or change requests to selected
Mm.
users. Push notification allow administrators to specify when to send the notification, who receives the notifications. The push messages include the entire content of the message sent to the push provider. Users
Mm.
can choose whether to receive push notification by setting a preference on their user record, right? So this says
Mm.
that if you have a push provider along with you, you can create a push notification, and whenever any change to any record that you have subscribed, etc., happens, then you will get that push notification on your mobile device. So you are always kept updated on what is happening with your record, right?
Mm.
So it's like
Right.
the mobile push notifications that you see, right? The push notifications that you get on your apps. For example, if you are having a weather app or something, you get push notifications saying that there is some advisory in the area or something like that, right? So
Yeah.
that kind of push notification can also be created here in ServiceNow, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much of what we have in system email notification and template,
Mm.
and that will be your assignment. The next assignment that you have to do, I think one of the items is to send out emails. So try doing that here, and then maybe
Mm.
tomorrow we will talk about reports, how to create reports in ServiceNow, and how to use those reports within ServiceNow and outside ServiceNow system.
Did we see the publish to the update set?
Sorry,
Uh, Publish to the update set.
where do you see that?
Under the assignment.
Hmm?
Number, let me
Can you
see.
can you can you?
Number 50.
I
Let
think
me show you.
I'm making you presenter.
Uh, I'm meant to say this one. You see this? Email notification template, so that to the application and the number
Oh,
15.
the 15th. Okay.
Publish to the update set.
Yeah, so I'll talk about publish to update set maybe tomorrow,
Okay, yeah,
right?
sure.
Right,
Definitely.
and
Yeah,
then we'll see what are those update sets and why do we need to publish to update set and what is the use of the update sets, right?
okay.
So let's do that
And then we see
tomorrow.
the report as well.
Yeah. So
Okay,
let's talk about these tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about reports. Tomorrow we'll talking about update sets, right?
great. Yeah, sounds good.
Right.
So what's my assignment then for
Your
tomorrow?
assignment
Do I
is
have?
to implement the email notifications and templates
Okay.
within marketing event application.
Okay.